A local business celebrates its 100th birthday, but first, we're just days away from the opening of the Lincoln Bypass. I'm Laura Vandermeer, and here's your ADTV Webcast for Friday, October 5th, 2012. Drivers from Yuba County will find a quicker ride on their way to Roseville with a bypass for Highway 65 around Lincoln to open on Monday. The 12-mile-long Lincoln Bypass is expected to see about 20,000 drivers a day. Another section of the bypass, extending 4 lanes from Nelson Lane to a mile north of West Wise Road in Placer County, will continue construction. The first phase of the bypass cost $292 million, including $49 million from a 2006 state transportation bond. The Frank M. Booth Company, born and still operating in Marysville, is celebrating 100 years of business this year. The company has had a key role in design and construction of some of the state's most notable structures, including the Monterey Bay Aquarium. We stopped by the company's shop today at 2nd and B Streets while Rich Tapman was doing metal work. AD reporter Nancy Pasternak is working on that story for Monday's newspaper. The all-volunteer 40-piece Yuba Sutter Symphony Orchestra will present its annual Fall Classics concert at 7 o'clock tomorrow at St. Andrew Presbyterian Church. As always at the Symphony's concerts, admission is free, but this go-around, donations will be accepted to benefit Pink October. The orchestra is teaming up with Gewicke's Caring for Women Foundation, which helps support local breast cancer patients who have financial hardships. Tomorrow is also the 15th annual Race for Awareness 5K run in Yuba City and the 9th annual Pink October Harley Ride. Go to www.pink-october.org for more information on those events. Well, the River Valley Falcons are taking on the Pioneer Patriots tonight, a team that they have been unable to beat. AD sports writer Jimmy Graben talks to Coach Brandon Asher about his thoughts going into that game.
We're here at Falcon Stadium. I'm alongside head coach Brandon Asher. And coach, you guys have Pioneer to open up the TCC this week, looking to make a little history. First time, you're looking for your first win against the Patriots. Talk about what Pioneer brings to the table in this matchup this week.
You know, they come in with confidence. We've never beat them, like you said. So they're coming in here. They've beat us the last 6 or 7 years they've been in the league. And they're a physical team. They get after it. They run the wing tee offense, and I mean, they're a good team. They're 4-1 this year so far, and they're coming in with some confidence, like I said, and you know, we've got to do our job to knock them back down to earth.
And that home game's at 7 o'clock. You can follow the AD Varsity Sports staff tonight on Twitter. Be sure to follow Brian, Jimmy, and Andy at ADB Domain, at ADJ Graben, and at ADA Arenquin. Well, Election Day is getting closer, and the AD Newsroom is working on previews of the races happening here in Yuba Sutter. Today, we're taking a look at the Yuba City City Council race. We chatted recently with candidate Rick Walsh.
Talk a little bit about, as a lot of local governments are experiencing right now, the budgets are very tight. In some cases, they're shrinking. As a member of the City Council, what services or other functions of city government would you look at having to make adjustments given that budgets these days seem to be shrinking?
Sure. There's a lot of areas in our budget we could look at. We have, assistant to the city manager, a economic development director, for example, 2 positions. Not sure how effective they are. Right now we've cut the police department and the fire department both, and I don't think that's where we want to balance our budget. I think it's just a close look at every item of the budget. We have a lot of long-term debt that goes all the way to 2039. I know if I take a car loan out, I want to pay it off sooner. So I know that the next 2 years' budgets are also balanced because we're using reserves. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should use our budget and base it on hope that things get better. I think that it is what it is, and we should be within that budget. Our government should always just spend what it has, not more than that.
Talk a little.
Video interviews with all the Yuba City City Council candidates are posted to our website. And that's your ADTV Webcast for Friday, October 5th, 2012. For updates on these stories and more, go to AppealDemocrat.com or pick up a copy of the AD, your Yuba Sutter news leader, at your favorite newsstand.